Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles have perfected the QB sneak with one of the NFL's most unstoppable and controversial plays for short yardage and goal line situations. The play is known as the Tush Push and is reminiscent of a rugby scrum, with the offensive line using their leverage to push the defensive line forward from an almost crawling position as Hurts pushes behind five-time All-Pro center Jason Kelce. Seems like a normal QB sneak, but the reason why the play is named the Tush Push is Hurts gets an extra push from behind by his running back and tight end. Even without this push, Hurts is one of the hardest QBs to stop on a sneak with his elite vision as a runner and some of the strongest legs from a QB, but this play has turned out to be nearly impossible for a team to stop. One figure I saw is that they converted 36 out of 40 times, which is just insane. I mean, if the Eagles get you to a first and goal on the one, you might as well just let them score and save the clock, because there's no chance you're stopping this play 3 or 4 consecutive times, especially given that the Eagles have one of the best O-lines in the league, and that's largely why Hurts is tied with only Chargers running back Austin Eckler for a league-leading 25 rushing touchdowns. This play is dominant. Discussions in the offseason centered around removing the play from the game altogether, but the league decided against it, and the Tush Push remains. The NFL either doesn't see it as a problem, and in fact has actually somewhat promoted the play, even changing their banner on Twitter, X, whatever, to show the Tush Push after the Eagles win versus the Vikings. Other teams really need to stop complaining, in my opinion, and just get the right personnel to complete the play successfully. I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. 31 other teams should be looking to make their own variation immediately, although to this point, most have failed. But in the NFL, plays don't remain dominant forever, and eventually someone will determine, in my opinion, the best way to respond defensively. The only thing that really irritates me about the Tush Push is that Hurts is always stealing touchdowns from players, killing fantasy football teams. With all the talent on the offense, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, DeAndre Swift, and more, Hurts is taking all those touchdowns just running across the goal line. A prime example was this week's game against Minnesota, where Swift had his best career game in the NFL with 175 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Twice he helped get the team to the 1-yard line just to have that thief, Hurts, run the Tush Push. I'm joking, obviously, but what do you think? Should the Tush Push be banned, or do other teams just need to adapt? Let us know down below.